Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28 right now. Welcome back to the program. Lou and Michelle here. And just mentioned to Michelle, we are surrounded by general managers, Michelle. How about this? Of course, everybody recognizes Mr. Brett Moyer from Karl Chevrolet, the Ankeny general manager, which is very cool. And then the one and only Brian Spangler, general manager over at the newest and greatest Karl Chevrolet location over in Stuart, Iowa. And we're going to start off with you, Spangler, because we've been keeping an eye on what's going on over in Stuart since Karl took over that little hunk of real estate. And that hunk of real estate has grown quite a bit. Now, even since you have been there, correct?
Yep. Over the last probably 8-9 months, I mean, there's been a huge growth throughout the whole area there.
Okay, and in your area in particular, a lot of buildings went up, a lot of construction's been going on. You have expanded that dealership unlike anything anybody, I'd be honest with you, anybody even expected, because you've really created your own little city within a city, and it's all Karl Chevrolet.
Yeah, it's definitely the talk of the area over there. We got a full area that's just designated just to service, parts, body shop, and then used department. We've expanded the inventory on that, so now we actually have a separate building just for the used cars, and then we have a separate building for new cars also.
And this is right off the I-80s too, so it's easy to find this location. When you get off I-80, go up to the convenience stores, and you hang a left, and there's no way in the world you are going to miss this. And how far are we from total completion of all the renovations that are going there?
I'd say a lot of our phone systems and everything are going in this week, but every department's operating. A body shop, if you're looking for something along that lines, it's up and going. We have yesterday I just walked through the shop there. I think there was 8 vehicles in there. So I mean, everything is up and going right now. We sold our first vehicle out of the used car department on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And I think we've sold 6 or 7 since then. So the process is starting, everything's going, and it's turning out good. It's a relief to have it about finished. So.
You're smiling. We haven't seen you smile for a while. That's good to see, isn't it, Brett?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and so it has to be exciting for Karl Chevrolet to be as established as you are in the Ankeny area now, and then branch out, and you have the Stuart location now getting up to about Karl's standards, and those are pretty high standards.
Yeah, and they aren't about there, they're there, and that's the only way Karl will have it, and that's why it's good to have Brian on board, because he understands what Karl wants done, and not everybody gets that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys have your one-day, one-price sale, which we're going to be talking about here in a minute, you're all set up and you're able to give them another option as far as location to be able to go and take, and you're going to be all set up with all the same features and that they do up in the Ankeny location? Yep.
We've it isn't something that you can just duplicate, so you have to go in with the same game plan, and I've been involved for the last 7 years in their one-price sales, so I'm pretty familiar with how the flow of it all goes, and it's a great opportunity for customers to come and get the best value in their trade in the vehicles that we're selling. So the one price sale will be in full force in Stuart, Iowa, Saturday.
There you go. So one day, one price. Brett, how many times have you done this thing? You can do it with your eyes closed right now.
I don't want to try that, but we probably
I know, it's got a big number next to it here. I was like, really? You've done that many?
127 times.
127. Wow. Now, we've asked this question before, but when you first started it, we knew it was going to be successful, and it was.
Right.
But the ability to duplicate that success and then improve on it every year is unreal.
It is, and we've learned from some of them that we've done, and we've tuned it up, and every change that we make is to have a better experience for the customer, and not only the good price and the good deals, but a seamless process and doing the paperwork and everything like that also.
How many vehicles will someone have an opportunity to select from if they come out Saturday and say, okay, I'm going to come out, I want to get a car or a truck? How many choices will I have?
Over 2,000.
Over 2,000 choices.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe.
That is exciting. And the thing is, whether you're towards the west and you're going to go to Stuart or Ankeny, you've got access to all the vehicles. And one of the biggest advantages that we have during this sale is the amount of money that we get bid on the trade-ins.
That's a really important factor when people are wondering how much they're going to get for their current ride.
It is. You can rest assured that you're going to get all the money that vehicle could possibly bring, and we're going to be also the vehicles in Stuart, they're going to be bid by the same group, And so it's really going to be a good deal.
Because you guys are really in tight communication, so when a vehicle rolls into Ankeny, you might have word over in Stewart that somebody's looking for that vehicle, and then the bidding begins.
You bet.
How many different people are going to be out there bidding, do you think?
They're going to have over 20.
Over 20?
Yeah, and these are the best of the best. Not just anybody can come bid at these sales, although a lot of people would like to, but you've got to meet Karl's standards, Steve, and go there and bid those vehicles.
And you've got some pretty good discounts on a lot of the models that you have.
Yes, we do.
Right
Everything we have, whether it's new or pre-owned, is going to have a sale price on it. So that part of the dealing's done. And then we're going to get you the most money that your trade-in could possibly ever bring. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, and so again, if new or used or certified pre-owned is what we like to call it, because these are above the normal standard when it comes to pre-owned vehicles.
They are, for sure.
Now, tell us about these certified pre-owned vehicles and why they're so special.
Well, you know, GM has standards, and then Karl has his standards, and they kind of supersede the GM. And truly, if Karl can't proudly put his name on it, we kick it to the side and let somebody else have that one, as far as another dealer.
And that is really something else too. People are looking for that, but which also means, Spangler, that people are also looking for good cars that are pre-owned, and that's an advantage to the customer again, isn't it, when it comes to certain vehicles? And are there any particular year model of vehicle that you guys are looking for?
Well, we'll pretty much take about any vehicle.
Okay.
The certified is going to be 2014 or newer, so that's kind of our bread and butter there. We filled a lot with that type of stuff. I'd say probably 90% of the cars that we do sell are all certified on the lot, so it's just a good peace of mind for the customer. It comes with extra warranty that's even better than what the original new car warranty is. So it's a good peace of mind all around, and not only can the customer buy a vehicle with confidence, I can actually sell a vehicle with confidence too. So
it has to make you feel good, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
peace of mind all the way around for both the customer and the folks that are selling it too. Now, certain models are more popular here in Iowa than other models. Which ones are really gaining a lot of attention and continue to gain attention when it comes to models of vehicles?
Oh, I think the different geographical area might fit a little different from Ankeny to me, but out in our area, I mean, we're
What are you selling the most of?
Trucks.
Trucks, Silverados.
3/4 ton trucks that are our bread and butter out there. So.
And in Ankeny also, but where Brian's at, he might have a little bit more towards the 3/4 ton than we do, but we've got a lot of farmers and construction people in our area also.
Yeah, and we have a thing here talking about Truck Month, which is it's always huge when it comes to this at Karl Chevrolet, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, look at that. If that doesn't get you excited, if you want a Silverado, 20% off.
All right, tell us about the Chevy Silverado open house that's happening too.
That's a big event coming up next Tuesday, and we're going to show off the new Silverado. And there is so much to see and learn about that vehicle. The showroom's going to be full of them. We're going to have people doing demonstrations, and we're going to have vehicles sitting there ready to drive. And that's not only at Ankeny. Brian's going to have that going on.
You're going to have it at your place too?
Yep.
Have they made a lot of changes from the
boy.
2018
The
to the
front ends
2019?
look really cool.
Everything. These, some of the things, they've got a deeper box. They've got more room in the back seat, which has been a little bit of a complaint. If you've ever heard one about a Silverado, that would be the closest thing to a complaint. They've got that. The ride and drive of this vehicle is second to none.
All right, and what time is this going to be happening? Again, the truck deal.
Well, in Ankeny it's 4 to 7, and I think in Stewart it's 4 to 6, I believe.
Okay, we can take care of that. And that's happening Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, but the big thing we want to talk about is the one-day, one-price sale going on at both locations.
Yes.
All right, what time do we get started?
We get started at 7 o'clock.
Okay, what about Spangler? What time does he get
I
started?
think we're going to wake him up and get him there at 7 o'clock.
He'll get there at 6.
No, we don't have to wake him up, but he'll be there.
He'll be there. All right, and what time do we go to then?
Well,
6
6 or like when we talk, when the last customer's there is when we're done.
You'll take care of it. All right, do we have a target number for vehicles? Because usually Karl has a little carrot he dangles for you.
Yeah, and I think what the number is in Ankeny, we're going to shoot for 150.
Okay.
And I don't mean to put words in Brian's mouth, but I think I heard rumor from Karl 50 is the number that they're going.
Is that what you heard too?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can take care of that.
You can do it.
All right.
Good to see you. One day, one price sale going on this Saturday, both locations of Karl Chevrolet, Ankeny and Stewart locations. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. It is